Drew League.
Drew League.
Excuse me.
Drew
LeBron.
League, G League.
So Drew League, if for those that don't, everybody knows what Drew League is, right?
Pro-Am.
So it's a Pro-Am. LeBron played in this thing.
Yeah.
That's shocking to me.
I was
No, it's
stunned.
not shocking.
I was
No?
stunned. He not only did he play, he had 42 points. It's the first time we've seen him since he bowed out in the regular season. He missed the last, 6 or 8 games with an ankle. So this was it. This was our first look at him. He dropped 42 points in a game that his team barely won.
Why
They won
y'all-
by 2.
Bang.
Why are y'all surprised? I mean,
He hasn't played in over a decade.
In this Pro-Am, we all used to play in these Pro-Am.
But he hasn't played in over a decade,
Hold
bro.
on. Because, do you know why?
I don't know why.
Because somebody got hurt in one of those games. And that's what happened. That's why everybody stopped playing.
You can always get hurt.
So then why wouldn't you be surprised that he's playing now?
Well, because the players are running the league now. Before the player, when I forgot who got hurt. I thought it was Gene Banks and somebody got hurt, and they told him, we're not paying you, right? So that scared everybody from playing, right? So now the players are back in control. They're like, I'm going over here and having me some fun. We used to go down to those things in Chicago. It'd be 6,500, 7,000 people in the summer league, and it would be the funnest time you could ever have hooping.
Not debating that.
And if you got any love for the game, I don't want to be in the LA Summer League. I want to be in Chicago State.
Yeah,
That's where I want to be.
You surprised?
I'm a little surprised only because of his age and the injuries that he's had recently. But LeBron is just different, man. He's just wired a little bit different. And,
Old school, throwback.
And he has reached the point of, like, he's got nothing left to prove. He's got nothing left to hide, if that makes sense.
Got nothing to lose.
He's very comfortable.
Good. Then he'll do the slam dunk contest.
He's
next
very
wish he
comfortable
would.
in his
He's
own
too old
skin.
for that.
I would actually watch it for once.
year. I would too. I think everybody would.
Yeah.
It would
He
make
just
it
wanna have
relevant
some fun.
He
again.
just wants to
He just wanna have some fun.
He's living life in LA, and he's accomplished everything.
Can I
he
have
wants
It's
to
still
accomplish.
surprising to me because he hasn't done it
Yeah,
so long.
and it is. And
It's
the
more
last
of a
time he did
surprise
it-
than Kyrie
Man,
no-show.
The last time he did it was during the
I'm telling you,
lockout.
the league had players so scared to even go, even attempt to go somewhere and play.
But what's the difference between last year and this year? Like, why did
No,
he...
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, they had people
Well, he's healthy now.
so scared they
Yeah.
wouldn't even attempt to go play anywhere.
I
There
think
wasn't sanctioned.
It would have been a
structure.
bad look if he rolled that ankle.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it would have been a bad look.
Were there other NBA players? Was it all NBA players?
No, no.
DeMar
it's
DeRozan
all
played
players.
in the game
Culturally,
DeRozan was
There are
there.
players that play.
Culture. See, here's the thing. Y'all got to get this, man. You
Come
know,
on.
as a young boy, this culture right here, man. Like, you don't get your stripes in the NBA. You get your stripes on that blacktop. You get your stripes playing against guys, man. So when you look at Kobe, whenever it's great, go back and watch. You can search on YouTube, Kobe versus James Harden in the Drew League. Kobe hit a last-second jumper. You talk about DeMar DeRozan is there. You talk about all the top players.
Those guys
Carmelo
didn't have
Anthony.
stripes
Mikey,
before
bring
that?
that. Mikey, bring that video back.
The stripe you get.
Because I want you
look
to
at
see
that
the,
love.
I want you to see the energy.
Look at the
Mikey,
love.
bring
Wait
that
a
video
second.
back.
I don't understand what you guys are arguing.
No, we're
Nobody's
not
saying you
arguing.
shouldn't have played there.
Look, go ahead, go to the video. Go to the video of the game.
Man,
It's coming.
The energy.
This is lit.
On the sideline.
People
you can't
stand
get
up.
that
You can't get that,
at the
bro.
Summer League
No,
and
but
the
no,
NBA
no, no,
Summer
no.
League.
I get that in the NBA Finals.
But
times
no,
100.
I'm not arguing that. I think it's cool that he played. I'm just saying I was surprised because he hasn't done it in over
I
a
think
decade.
it's cool he played too. I was shocked just because the optics of everything with
Right.
the injury. If he goes out there and rolls an ankle,
Yeah, but he's not. I agree with he's not worried about it. But
of
ultimately,
course not, but
the question that Mikey asked us
the
was,
Lakers might be.
what's more surprising, LeBron playing or Kyrie no-showing? It's obviously
I wasn't surprised
LeBron
by Kyrie.
playing.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised by
Kyrie
no
no-showing
show.
was. I would
I
expect
expect
that.
him to
Yeah.
no-show.
I look at it. It's no different from this, right?
Yeah.
Go watch The Last Dance, right? Michael Jordan is shooting a movie, right? Michael Jordan's shooting a movie. And he calling guys, hey, come on over here, get this smoke real quick.
Yeah.
At the set. Like, these things when you playing in the hood, like, you got to understand from a black male's perspective that grew up in that environment, LeBron you say finals, he get just as much, if not more, from getting that love and energy. Because you the top dude in the game.
You with the people.
And you with the people. You
with the
pulling up
people.
and you playing hard. Like that's the greatest thing about playing. And for a lot of time, to your point, they got rid of that because everybody was scared about contracts. You get hurt.
But why did
injured.
it all of a sudden change this year?
No, but it's always been.
But aren't you more surprised that he played than Kyrie no-showed?
I think to Jason's point, he's at a different level in his
He's
game.
feeling
He's
good.
like, I'm going
I
back.
know
I'm
that.
going-
And
But-
I also think it's interesting that LeBron and LA have not been a great fit. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
LA has
Hasn't
not
worked.
embraced him.
Even
The
though they
Lakers
won.
have not embraced him, even though they won that title. It has not been, and I
He's
wonder.
nowhere near Kobe status.
No, and he never will.
No.
At least not in that organization. But I just wonder if going to the Drew League, going to LA, if that will help ingratiate him at all. I don't know. I don't know the answer.
It won't.
We're not. I don't think anybody's debating whether he should have done it or not. I think we all think it's awesome.
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay,
I
fine.
wouldn't have done it.
I think it's great that
And
he
if
did it.
I
I
was
love
advising
it.
LeBron, I would say.
I was just surprised because he hadn't done it
So
forever.
guys,
But there's no
they
difference
came-
in that. They get runs all the time. He was in New York playing with Kevin Love. Like these guys go in and get runs
I know
all
they
the
do
time.
that, but the fact that it's going to be public, very public, with cameras, if the guy that the other team had a 3 at the buzzer to win it, it just fell short. I look at everything as risk reward.
Yeah.
What are the benefits of you playing in that? What are the risks? And so I go high case. And so he plays, he doesn't get hurt, and he wins it. He plays one game, breaks his ankle, and he doesn't come back until December. That's my variance on risk reward. And I just say, you know what? It's like gambling.
And I understand what you're saying because I mean there's a logic behind it, but sometimes Jay, this is just about the feel. I'm like, I just want to feel the people. That's all I want.
I get that. And
That's
for
all I
him,
want.
that's
all I want.
He's worth a bill. He doesn't need to
won't.
prove anything else.
Jay,
But I do think he still wants to win another
Let me tell you,
title.
Chicago,
or
I go back to Chicago State. Jordan be down there, Isaiah Thomas, Mark Aguirre.
I
right?
get that.
And when you're in that building, because you just play against street guys, regular guys.
Right.
It's a different
They-
feel.
boy.
No, I know it is, but
you
I just
can't
think
get that, especially you cannot get that
what
anywhere
would we
else.
be saying today if we're leading the show with a piece of video of LeBron being carted off on a stretcher?
That's what happened. That's why they stopped playing.
Well, I
Gene
would
Banks
no,
said
that-
carted
I
him out
wouldn't
of
criticize
Philadelphia.
it.
Right, and that's the logic
It would
I'm
have been
using for why I'm
disappointing, but
surprised
I
he
wouldn't have
played.
been critical of
Well,
him.
again, you could have that in his 3-on-3 run with Kevin Love in
Right,
New York.
that's
And
true.
you can have that with game 1 of the NBA.
And basketball
right.
is just
But
different.
It's
It's
unnecessary risks.
You,
So
you
here,
get that in training
Do I
at
want to jump on a
lifetime.
dirt bike and do a wheelie?
Oh, well, hold on.
I don't have to.
Well, let me see. Just see, here's the thing. See, you even know from a different level. You take you and me, for instance. We both got injuries, right? So I got injuries, you got injuries, right? I'm younger than you.
Right.
There ain't no way in hell I'm going out there to play nothing professional, semi-pro. I ain't even jogging and running after you. But for you, that's something you do for yourself. You still play at a high level.
Sure.
And it don't matter that you got a good living or you're earning a lot or you had a great career or whatever the case may be. You do that for yourself. It's
Right.
just something that gives you that edification. Could you get hurt again?
Sure.
Sure. This suck. You had to crush.
I got hurt Saturday. The knee that I've hurt 3 times, I injured.
You had
But
to.
here's
You'd have to crush yourself
here's the
1 to
difference.
5, right?
Like, you're right. I ain't going pro.
Yeah.
But I'm also not still in the argument for the GOAT.
Right.
I'm not in that discussion. LeBron
Okay,
is.
I'll give you
and
that.
I think the one thing LeBron really cares about, he doesn't care about the money.
Right.
He does care about perception and his legacy. Am I right?
Yeah, I think he does.
And
I'll give you that.
1 or 2 more championships, and I don't know that I would probably, if I had to put all my money in a pile right now, I would say he's probably not going to win another one. But he could. And if he does and gets to 6, I think suddenly the argument still, Jordan was 6 for 6, 6-time MVP, and LeBron's finals record is more tarnished. But
He's at
there's
4.
something about that. He's at 4?
You know more than all of us, right?
But you look at
you
hold
know
on one
LeBron.
second, G. If you look at perception, I think there's more people out there that think good about him for playing in this Drew League than would change their opinion on him if he won another title.
Wow,
I think
really?
people have already decided where they have him in the pantheon
Even
of
if he
players.
wins 2 more,
I
he'd
do
be
so.
6.
And
I don't think
Jason,
people will
Jason,
change
you
their
said
mind
this
for
one
that.
time. You said, I don't know if he's in that chase and ring spot
That's
no
exactly
more.
it.
You don't
That's
think he
exactly
is?
it. I don't know the answer. If he, and this whole Kyrie to LA thing could change it all. Because if Kyrie goes to LA, they could win another ring.
Mm-hmm.
If Kyrie can stay focused for 9 months and
Good luck with that.
and Anthony Davis can stay out of the clubs for 9 months, they could win another ring.
Is that what they said?
Do you,
AD is?
hey, do you
Hey,
think
damn, I didn't know that.
right now,
He's-
all
he
the-
loves the LA
is
life.
Kyrie a Laker
He done
next
gave us a
He's
little.
LA in it, huh?
I think there's a
Give
pretty.
us a
I don't know if
little
I can put odds on it. I think there's a pretty decent chance.
I would think there's a better chance that he is.
I think he's a pretty
Did you hear
decent
Jason
chance.
just dropped us
He
a
just
nugget?
dropped us
That's
something.
a nugget. I didn't know that.
Hey, we gonna tuck that away.
They LA in it like that.
I think
it's out there.
I think the Nets
That's out
should take
there
a
about
stand.
AD.
I think the Nets should
I
take a
didn't know
stand. The players have got. Listen, I'm all for player empowerment. The players have gone too far. G, you said it the other day. If I'm the Nets, I tell Kyrie and Durant to go screw themselves. You're playing for us, or you don't play. They probably won't be gutless, but if I own the Nets, that's exactly what I'd do. It's enough.
I'd
already.
be afraid telling those guys
Durant
that
just signed a
because
long-term
because you won't
deal.
get
They're
somebody
going out
lose.
for it.
Yeah,
They'll play. And
They will play somewhere